Quick question. Does your team actually practice reversions, or do you rely on optimistic runbooks and hope? Hi, I'm Adrian Cross. This is the Agentic Executive. Today, Rehearsed Reversions. How to build rollback muscle memory so when things go sideways, you move fast, calm, and credible.
Here's the core failure I see. Companies have rollback language on paper, templates, pre-written messages, checklists. But in a crisis, those papers get stuck. Politics kicks in, parties argue, and the technical undo that should be simple becomes a negotiation. The missing link is practice. Rehearsals expose brittle assumptions across code, monitoring, comms, and governance, before customers notice and before politics hardens.
I won't make this theoretical. The rehearsal I want you to run fits in under 30 minutes and validates the entire reversal stack. I call it the 5-step rehearsal protocol. Step 1. Prepare. Pick a safe, low-impact target, internal feature, staging flow, or a shadowed integration. Assign an owner and attach the rollback rehearsal token to the change memo, so everyone knows this is a drill, not an emergency.
Step 2. Stage. Run the flow in shadow mode or with an internal cohort, no public exposure. This is where you validate the scope anchors you set in Prepare. What services touch the flow, which downstream artifacts will be affected, and what data paths exist.
Step 3. Execute. Perform the one-click revert or the scripted undo. Run monitoring probes you predefined, synthetic checks, latency probes, and error rate alarms, and watch the symptom signals in real time. The point: confirm the technical undo actually removes the harmful state.
Step 4. Communicate. Send the pre-written internal notice immediately. Owner, what happened, what was reverted, what to watch. If this rehearsal touches partners or an extended cohort, have the optional partner note drafted and gated by your PR/legal scan before any public-facing message goes out.
Step 5. Debrief. 15 minutes max. Triage findings, capture one-line lessons, and create a post-rehearsal ticket that names the fix and the owner. Automate a reminder so that fix is implemented within 72 hours. This prevents drills from becoming checkbox theater.
Now, how do you scale this without turning every week into a full war room? Use deployment patterns that match risk and frequency. Pattern 1. The smoke drill. Fast, infra-focused, 10 to 15 minutes daily on key flags. Flip a feature flag, validate kill switch behavior, confirm alerting fires and resolves. Low cost, high cadence.
Pattern 2. Dark revert. Weekly, internal cohort only. Revert a feature or integration in staging that mirrors production configurations. You exercise the whole stack, deploy pipeline, database migrations, caches, and validate rollback automation and runbooks end-to-end without customer exposure.
Pattern 3. Staged public rehearsal. Monthly, limited user cohort with explicit comms. Use this sparingly and only after you've exercised internal patterns. Governance notes. Require a safety sign-off, scope anchors, and a PR/legal scan before any external message. If you skip those gates, you risk visible disruption, and that risk is real.
When you run these rehearsals, focus your telemetry and learning on 3 signals. 1. The technical undo. Did the system state revert? 2. Symptom disappearance. Did user-facing errors stop and performance normalize? 3. Stakeholder acknowledgement. Did ops, product, and partnering teams confirm they observed the change and have no lingering concerns? Record each signal and attach evidence.
Capture what you record. Time-stamped probe outputs, the revert command used, a short timeline of events, and the debrief note with the one-line lesson. Convert the lesson into an immediate remediation ticket, assign an owner, and set a 72-hour SLA. This converts discovery into corrected systems, not just neat slides.
Okay, practical pilot. In the next 7 days, pick a safe target,
staging or internal feature, schedule a 30-minute rehearsal, run the 5-step protocol, and publish 1 lesson plus 1 remediation ticket. Here's the script to paste in your change memo. Rollback rehearsal token. Owner, X. Scope anchors, service, dataset. Stage, shadow/internal. Execute, 1-click revert. Debrief, 15-minute triage. Paste that, schedule the 30 minutes, and ship it.
A couple of quick cautions from the risk list. Do not run public-facing reversions without explicit scope anchors and legal/PR review. Start strictly with non-customer cohorts to avoid accidental disruption, and store full rehearsal logs in access-controlled locations with sensitivity tags so details don't leak. Those mitigations turn rehearsal into safe capability, not liability.
If you run this pilot, you'll find 2 predictable outcomes. Gaps show up fast, and the political friction that slows real reversions evaporates because the team has seen the undue work. Practiced rollbacks make reversions credible to customers and partners. They make your organization faster and less defensive.
Final note: schedule that 30-minute dry run this week. Put the rollback rehearsal token in the change memo. Run the checklist. Publish 1 lesson and 1 fix. You can start small and scale cadence after you prove the loop. Make your next move count. Stay agentic.